Hey guys, welcome to the True Harbor podcast. I am your host, Lauren Hartmann, and today I'm interviewing a good friend that I also used to work for years ago. And I just feel like she has a lot to add, a lot of things that maybe some of us can relate to. So, welcome, Andy.
Hi.
Do you still go
Hi,
by
everyone.
Andy or do you go by
I
Andrea?
it depends. I mean,
Yeah.
close friends they call me Andy, but everybody else, Andrea. So
Okay. Am I a close friend? Am I considered
yeah,
close? Okay.
yes, it's definitely Andy to you.
Okay. So we used to work together for about 2.5 years when I was
Ooh,
in San Antonio, Texas. And we had a grand
yeah.
old time. We laughed a lot and made fun of each other and things a lot and learned a lot and grew a lot. So yeah.
Yes, it was
Yeah.
great. It was really great. I'm so glad too. It was perfect timing too. I was coming back from reality, so to speak. I was battling really bad drug addiction, and so I was
Mm,
sobering up. And you know how they say you got to find godly friends, and God literally put me in crosshairs with you guys, and I am so blessed for that. I am very
that's so
blessed.
cool. That's so cool.
It,
Yeah. God's timing is amazing because I really needed somebody that I can trust to be on my team and we had so much fun too.
we really did. It
Yeah.
was great, and even now to this day, we still use the same there at work. Lauren would have never done that. She would have done it like this. You definitely made your mark for sure.
Aw. Well, I still miss you guys so much. I wish I lived closer and I could just like pop in and say hi. But occasional FaceTime calls will, I guess, have to suffice. So,
Well, we do. We enjoy it. And it, like
yeah.
I said, it came in perfect timing too. Because even with Kayla, like you guys just uh I guess helped me to give me that push I needed to find my relationship with God, and I'm very
Hmm,
blessed, very blessed to that day. I've
that's
struggled
awesome.
a lot with drug addiction, and once I was sobering up, didn't do rehab, but I moved back in with my mom and she helped me sober up. And so it was great. And she actually kind of was telling me to, you know, pray and to find God. And at one point during my very bad mental health state on drugs, I attempted suicide, and
Mm,
I was it was bad. I dropped to my knees crying, and I asked God to help me. And he
mm,
did. He saved me. And then shortly after, I ended up working with you guys. And it was just like a sign. It's just, and that helped me. You guys helped me, to give me that push I needed to um, be comfortable going to church. I always saw it as, you know, I've come across hypocrisy in the church. And so I was
yeah.
very on the fence of it. And after my experience with that, it definitely opened my eyes. And, God did save me, and he put me in crosshairs with you guys, and I'm forever blessed for that.
That's amazing. Yeah, that's so cool. I just remember when you first started working for me, I mean technically I was your boss, but it felt more like buddies by the end of it, to me anyway.
It
Um,
did.
but I just remember in the beginning you were really quiet and um we had some angry customers that would upset us all the time. And so I just remember like trying to like coach you on it like, hey, if they give you a hard time, you call me, like I'll be right there. And then by the end of it, you were coming in like, you won't believe this what this person told me, man, and I told him this and da da da, and you just handled it. And I was like, look at you go.
Yeah, believe it or not, there was a couple of times where Angie has gotten, nasty emails. And so when they come in trying to be all bossy, I'm the one
Yeah.
that puts them in their place. And I was like, I thank Lauren for that, because I feel like she gave me that little backbone that I needed to be able to work here.
Yeah, it was I just remember seeing such change just in those 2 years, but, in the beginning, I tried to be a lot softer and like, "Okay, well, yeah, I'm coming, I'll be out there," and then towards the end, it was like, "No, she got it, she could do
Yeah.
this."
Yeah, it was
But
great. I definitely learned a lot from you. I really love that you have that mentality of always just breaking things apart and wanting to put it together. 'Cause that taught me a lot. And I mean, hey, it saved money too.
yeah, like with the time that we replaced your light bulb in your headlight.
I still to this day bring that up.
How much money were they gonna charge you? It was
It was
crazy
like
amount
$120 or something like that for one
each or
light bulb.
something. Yeah,
Yes.
and they were trying to, like, get you to replace them both or something, or
Yeah,
I can't remember.
it
Now,
was
provided it
yeah.
was not the easiest task I've ever done, and I had to ask for help from somebody that lived close by because I couldn't quite get it. But I was like, "I am not letting you pay $150 for one light bulb. That's stupid."
Yeah, and now that's what I do too. I mean, I tell Angie the same thing. I'm like, "Girl, YouTube it."
Yeah, seriously. Yep, I've been
Because it's
trying to
saved.
figure out some audio stuff, well, with this podcast because I just audio wasn't coming through how I wanted it to. And man, I have been Googling and I have a love-hate relationship with AI. I use it on occasion, but I really don't like it. I feel like it's making us stupid in a lot of
I
ways.
agree.
But man, I it has come in handy for this stuff because I'm like, okay, this is what I'm using. This is the step on how everything's connected. Why is this happening? And AI is like, well, this is your problem. And I'm like, oh, praise the Lord. Because I
But
didn't
yeah,
know.
that makes a lot of sense, and it's true too, because I know a lot of people use it for, like, the flyers and stuff. They all look the same. All those
Yeah,
AI flyers look the same. I feel like we're losing
I
a lot of
know.
creativity.
I know. It generates things very quickly, but yeah. And the nice thing about it is not everyone can afford to pay a graphic designer, but they're wanting to start a small business and it's like, well, they're either not going to have the business or they're going to use AI for designing their flyers and it's like, well, it's hard to argue with that. But
Yeah,
there are some
I
things where I'm
hear.
like, well, that's okay, but other things I'm like, okay, you're just cheating. That's not fair. Because, I mean, think about all the graphic designers that went to school for that and they can't get a job because AI took over everything.
That's
So,
true. I
yeah.
mean, it's already starting to happen. I mean, we lost
Yeah.
taxis and we got Waymos now.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
It's
crazy. But
it's changing a lot.
yeah.
Definitely not like it was when we were kids for sure. It's
Yeah. Well,
scary
how has it
times.
affected your job? Because I know that you still work 2 jobs.
Yes. I mean, so far it really hasn't. I mean, people still need uh cleaning. The I mean, like you said, it's made people not uh lose a lot of common sense, I guess, because
Yeah.
we get a lot of parkers that enter the garage who miss all the signs, all like 10 signs that before entering the garage. Or they
Yep.
still need help trying to figure out how to pay and
Yep.
you
There's a
know.
literal sticker that says press here for ticket and they can't find it. So, yeah.
Yeah. So I think in that department I'll be good for a while. I mean,
They're gonna always need someone to come out and help them. If anything, that's gonna get worse. And they're gonna need to hire
I
more people to help.
that's true. That's true. And at this point, I'm like, I don't know, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Right?
But I guess either way you look at it,
Yeah,
either way you look at it.
that's
A-
funny.
And you, how's work going for you?
Yeah, it's going good. Working, for a construction company in the office. So yeah, just kinda the same stuff I've done forever. I live close to the beach, so that's nice. And my niece will be starting college and she is moving next weekend. How crazy is that?
To
Um,
A&M purpose?
yeah. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So she'll be here in a week. I'm sure she's going to be busy. I won't see her a ton, but I will be close by. Probably have occasional beach trips. So
That'd
I'll
be
probably be
nice.
hanging out with a bunch of Gen Zs or wait, is she Gen Z? She's
uh,
18.
it's Alpha, I think.
Oh, okay. I
I
can't
think
keep
it's
them
Alpha.
straight.
I
I get, like, the numbers mixed up.
I have no idea. You're gonna have to keep up with a lot of the lingo now too,
I
because
know. Man, when I hang out with Gen Zs, I'm like, I feel like I'm 50 years old. This is terrible. I don't know anything about what you're talking about, and your humor's not my humor. Like, it's terrible. Like, I feel so old, but yeah.
Yeah, apparently now I remember those the Nike Air Force Ones were like the cool shoes back in our day. Those are now considered the dad shoes. And what we considered the dad shoes, which were what the New Balances are now the cool shoes. So I
Yeah, those are
mean,
coming back.
yeah,
Yep.
they're coming back.
Yeah.
I guess everything comes back too. Even my mom, she's saying, she's like, oh well, back then Converse were like our shoes, and when they were making a comeback when I
Yeah.
was in school. And she was like, "That's so old." And I was like, "Everything's gonna come back. Everything always comes back.
Yep,
The bell
it's
bottoms
true.
come back."
I was about to say the bell bottoms came back.
Yes.
They might already be out again. Like, I feel like I don't see people wear those much anymore. It was, like, for a short season or something, but
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're
you
in
still see
Texas.
them?
It's hot.
Yeah. Yeah, ain't nobody wearing jeans right now unless they have to.
It's hot.
Yep,
What
I
are
was
you
walking
saying?
my dog outside, I guess it was around 11 o'clock, 'cause I got up later and I was doing things anyway, and, man, I was sitting in the sun talking to somebody, and I was like, "I'm sorry, I gotta move to the shade, it's hot." I don't know how
Right.
hot it was already, but it was only, like, 11:30. So and the humidity down here is insane. Like,
Oh yes.
I thought 2 hours north of here was bad. I moved to Corpus, and I'm like, like, you can't catch your breath, it's like breathing in a sauna. It's terrible.
Yes. Oh, oof, I remember those days.
Yeah, it's
It's been a
terrible.
while since I've been to the Corpus, but I remember just
Yeah.
going and just feeling that heat. So I
Yeah.
can imagine it now.
Yeah, it's bad. I really don't go outside. Well, I come home for lunch, but that's about it. I go from my work to the car and from my car to my house, that's it. And I park, like, 5 feet away from my door, so but yeah,
That's
it's really hot.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been we actually joined this weight loss challenge at work.
Okay.
There's a whole group of us that bought in. It was like a $20 buy-in. And
Yeah.
so I've been trying to catch a sweat any chance I get. But man,
Yeah.
it's tough, especially going up them stairs in this heat.
Yeah. I bet. I bet. And
It's a sauna,
the garages are shaded, but man, that humidity'll get you.
especially
So,
when it's enclosed and nothing but concrete. Yes,
yes. Yeah. Oh, man.
it's brutal.
Yeah. So, how is it for you? Because I know Kayla and I have been talking a lot about being around our age, being single, and just man, trying to make it. It's tough. Like this week, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go get this from the dollar store. I'm not going to the other store today because I need to wait till Tuesday to, it's like you just get, and it's not even like I'm splurging. Like I'm just trying to eat healthy and pay my
Hmm.
bills. And I make semi decent money. I don't make $12 an hour at McDonald's or something, but but still, I don't know. How is
It
that for you? Because I know you have to work 2 jobs.
yeah, it's tough. Even without kids, people are like, "Oh, well, you're single. You don't have no kids. It's easier for you." I don't see why people say that, and I'm like, "Where? I
Yeah.
work 2 jobs and still broke."
Well, they
'Cause
get tax breaks and they get extra benefits because they have kids. We don't get any of that.
no, we don't. We have that. If anything, I feel like being single with no dependencies, they take out more from our
Yeah, they do.
checks.
They do.
Uh,
Yep.
yeah,
And
because
then
even
yeah.
even working 2 jobs and in this economy with everything going up, I mean, grocery prices, it's it's
Yeah.
it's crazy. It's been tough. It's really been tough with gas too, with the way gas prices been fluctuating.
Yeah.
Car parts in general have gone up too.
Mm.
Even the basic eating going out to eat, McDonald prices have gone up. I don't even think there's
Yeah.
anything a dollar menu anymore.
Yeah. I mean, I get like when I go out of town, when I go back home to see family, a lot of times I'll go like after work on Friday. And so I'll grab Chick-fil-A on my way out because I'm trying to like get over there
Mhm.
soon. I can get an 8-count nugget meal at Chick-fil-A for $12. I'm like, "That's not even the 12 count, man." Like, that's crazy. And of course, you gotta have fries with Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets. I mean, you can't
Of
just
course.
bring potato chips, but even those are $5 a bag now, you know? It's
Yeah, I
crazy.
remember Subway $5 footlongs. They're what, like $12 now? It's like
Oh,
12.99
really?
for the combo meal. Yeah.
I haven't
It's
gotten one in a
crazy.
while. Yeah.
Everything has gone up tremendously, and it's
Yeah.
yeah, it's been difficult. It's been very difficult nowadays,
Yeah.
and I can't imagine single mothers
Yeah.
how they're doing it. And at least as being single with no kids, we kind of like it's tough, but we also have that time to ourselves to kind of like take a mental break if needed.
Yeah.
I know a lot of single mothers who are just their kids, their kids, their kids, their kids. They don't take time to themselves.
Yeah.
And mental health is very important. And so
Oh, yeah.
sometimes, yeah, I do see that like mothers need to take times for themselves as well. Um
Yeah.
I think everybody does in general. Men's mental health is important. The Yeah, especially nowadays. It's tough, and I feel like everybody's going through a struggle.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true, and it's like, some people think, "Oh, you're single, so you have it so much better." And it's like, well, for you, Andy, like, you don't even have a whole lot more time, if any, than a mom with kids, because you have to work 2 jobs to pay the bills. They have a husband that helps
Mm,
split the cost. We gotta pay our own rent, we gotta pay our own groceries, we gotta pay our own insurance, our own phone bill, like, there's no half and half. It's
yeah.
it's all on us.
And even trying to get out there in the dating pool, it's not the greatest.
It's slim
I'm sorry.
pickings these days.
Yeah, yeah, it's very difficult. I mean, I've tried. I've come across men that was trying to talk to, and then I get like the messages. Oh well, come and pick me up, and I'm like, no, 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 that's not gonna happen. Like I'm
So
sorry.
so that means, you don't have a car?
Yeah,
Do you live with your mama in the basement too? Which is
I
okay. Not It's okay if you don't have a car. It's okay if you live in your mama's
yeah, I was
basement.
about to say.
But I'm not sorry, not shaming anyone, but are you at least actively trying to save money and make something of yourself so that you can support someone one day? Or are you down there playing video games all day? So it's like, what is actually your situation? And why would you ever tell a girl, "Yeah, come pick me up?" Like, who wants to No. Like, why don't you just be honest with me and be like, "Hey man, I'm so sorry. I don't have a car right now. I would love to be able to come pick you up, but this is my situation, so I understand if you're not okay with that." Like, just
Yes,
be
see,
honest.
thank you. I wouldn't have mind that, but it was
Yeah.
just the way it was approached that was
Yeah.
like, to go pick you up, and not even it was the effortless, I should say, of
Yes.
like, I know you're working two jobs. I know you don't have time. We could go do this. I don't have a vehicle, something. But
Yeah.
if it's like that, it's just like, I was like, I'd rather just, I'm good. I'm good. Don't
Yeah.
worry about it.
Honesty goes a long way. It really does. Like, even if you're in a very difficult situation, like, if you're just honest, and I'm not saying you have to share all the details. You don't have to tell me why you don't have a car. Just tell me, "Hey, I'm just in a rough spot right now. This is my situation," and totally okay if you're not good with that, but I want to be honest, I'm not going to be able to pay for a meal if I take you out, and like, just be honest, cuz
That's one thing I can always say I love is honesty.
yeah.
I know a lot of men have the tendency to do the lying by omission or to omit certain things. But I'm
Yeah.
like, You don't have to omit, like just be honest and say it, you know what I mean? Rather than,
Yeah.
lying by omission, so to speak.
Yeah. Yeah, it's tough. I know. Well, I guess last year, they were like, "You should get on the dating app," and I was like, "Oh, I hate those things." Like, it feels so, like, fake, and this is just the way it feels to me. I'm not saying it is. Um, and so I was like, "Fine." So, like, I got on one. I was, like, literally on it for 2 days, and I was like, "This is dumb. I'm deleting it." I know people that have met people online, but and I might use one again someday, but I it just seems like people aren't authentic on most of people that are on there aren't authentic, and
I agree.
they're just looking for, someone to
Yeah.
go party with or something, or like one
Or
guy I
just
was talking
company
to.
for the night.
Yeah. One guy I was talking to, he was like, the first day that okay, this actually I accidentally swiped the wrong way because I didn't understand how the app worked, and so I was, like, saying yes to all these guys. I didn't know how the app worked, and so when I finally realized it, they started all messaging me. I'm like, "Oh, no. I don't actually like you. Now I feel terrible." And so I just
Oh
started
my gosh.
talking to this one guy just because he was talking to me and I felt bad and I didn't know how. I mean, how do you tell someone like, "Oh, I accidentally hit like, but I don't like you." Like, that's rude, you know?
Yeah.
Well, like, the day that I was, like, talking to him, the first day, he was like, "Okay, so what do you want to do? What are you doing tonight? Do you wanna meet up?" I'm like, "Bro, I just learned your name. Like, I'm not gonna go, like, meet you at some place." He's like, "Well, we can meet somewhere public." I'm like, "How desperate do you think I am?" First of all.
That's
But
funny.
he just was, like, really, like, pressuring in how he kept trying to, like, meet up over, like, a couple of days. I'm like, "No, no, I'm not that desperate, and you sound very desperate, and that's not a good match for me. No, thank you."
Yeah.
What about you? Have you had any crazy experiences?
Actually, I haven't been out in a while. I mean, with work, it's just and the weekends have been pretty busy, honestly. And it's either been with family or the
Yeah,
kids, and with school coming up. Saturdays is usually just my only day off. It's cleaning, catching up, washing clothes, things of
yeah,
that nature. So this year has been mainly focusing on um coming up. Like I know this year one of my goals was to work on my credit, which I have.
mhm,
It's gone way better than
yeah,
compared to last year. So, I don't want really any distractions or anything like that. Like I said, I attempted it and I came a few guys that were just like, I was
yeah.
like, "Oh, yeah, I don't think this is it." I had one guy just randomly added me on like Snapchat, and he was like,
That's
"Oh, I
always
see you're a
creepy.
Spurs fan." Yeah, and he's like, "You're a Spurs
I'm
fan. I
yeah.
am too." And I was like super cool with it. I was like, "Oh, okay, cool. Well, stay like that." He's like, "Hey, like, do you want to talk?" And I was like, "Well, we're talking." He was like, "No, like, eventually like hook up, be together." And I was like, "I don't even know you. Like, you
Oh
just
my
added me."
gosh.
Yeah, it
You
was a
wanna
little
hook
weird.
up and all I know about you is you like the Spurs. Like, no thank
Yes.
you.
Not even a name. Like, you didn't even tell me hi. My name is, it's just I was like, "Oh, do I know you?" Because the name was familiar. The little emoji. I was like, "Oh, I think I had a friend in high school that went by the same, little tag name or whatever." And I was just
Yeah,
like, "Is this him?" And then I was like, "Do I know you? Did we go to school together?" He's like, "No." He's like, "But I saw you're a Spurs fan, and I am too." I was like, "Oh, okay." Okay. And believe it or not, on the Nextdoor app, I don't know if you have that. So it's kind of like if OfferUp and Facebook had like
Had a
came
baby.
together, yeah, and had a baby. I was trying to figure out a word for it. If they had a baby, I think Nextdoor app would be it.
I feel
People
like
like
I've heard of it. I don't know if
people
I have it, but
you put in your address and it puts you in with nearby neighbors, and sometimes you could just look up things like if you need services, lawn care services, someone to fix
yeah,
your TV or something. There's a whole bunch of stuff on there.
yeah.
And you'd be surprised. I've gotten there just to see. At one point when we first moved into this house, I was looking for lawn care services to remove
Mm,
a tree stump that was already
okay.
left here.
You
And
shoulda called me. I woulda, like, rented a chainsaw. We coulda knocked that sucker out, man.
well, originally when we were moving in, I told the landlord, I was just like, "Okay, well, prior to moving in, I just need you to get rid of that for me and we're good. And he's like, okay. He's like, it won't have to be until the next brush because the brush had just recently passed. And I was like, okay, that's no worries. And to this day, he
Yeah.
still hasn't. And I just need it gone. So I was looking on,
Yeah.
and somebody told me about the app and I was looking on it and I had guys messaging me, not for that reason. And I was just like, geez, guys, like, this is not a dating
I'm trying to
service.
get a stump removed. I don't wanna date anyone right now. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my
I
gosh.
was more like surprised. I feel like that app had more thirsty men than Facebook does. I was like,
Yeah.
"Jeez."
Jeez. Yeah, it always weirds me out when I get a random guy from a random country friend me on social. I'm like, "How did you even find me, first of all? You live in Argentina. Like, what? Second of all, you're like
Who
and
sent you?
you're like into playing soccer and like that has nothing to do with my feet. Like my picture on Instagram I think is me and my dog at the beach. Like how does that even go together? Like I don't it's very strange. It's like why part of me wonders if they're like bot accounts, like if they're fake accounts, but I don't know, it's weird to me.
Maybe. I mean, you never know. I know on Spotify, they were Spotify was doing a clean out of their bots. And I
Yeah.
know a lot of artists that lost a lot of their followers because I guess they were all bots. Like bot
Wow.
accounts. Yeah, it was crazy. You could see the
That's
everybody
crazy.
was showing the difference in the numbers.
That's crazy. So they
Mhm.
had bots following them, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, and it made it look like they had like millions of followers, it could have been I don't know, like 9.8 million followers. In reality, they had like 4, you know?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, it's
crazy.
it's crazy. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
crazy now.
I know. Actually really hate using AI for like pictures of people. Like sometimes I'll use AI for like a an announcement on Instagram or whatever. You know, just something
Mhm.
like that. Like I just don't have the time to like or don't want to pay for Photoshop, to like design. I could. I've designed things before, but it just takes
Oh yeah.
so long and I don't want to pay for Photoshop and all that. So anyway, um so like I'll use it for some stuff like that, but even then like you can tell it's AI. You can tell nobody designed that. It's just I don't know, it just looks different to me.
Well, if it makes you feel any better at the parking garage. We do miss your artistry, your artwork because the signs they're just pretty bland now. They're
Would y'all
definitely
get new
bland.
signs already?
Jonathan did order some, but he's like, "Oh, hi, what do you think about this?" I was like, "Why don't you add something to it?" I don't know. Lauren just always created her designs on her signs. Like this just looks a
Yeah.
little plain.
Yeah, use a little border or use this or have yeah,
Yeah.
outline. Yeah, that's
We did
funny.
get new majestic signs. They did they were a little nice than our basic signs. They have a little
Yeah.
curtain drop box and the little like lights going around them.
Oh,
So that
cute.
way it's like bright, yeah, like
Yeah.
majestic show.
Yeah.
It pops. It
Well,
pops.
and some of that, like, I would ask the sign company, "Okay, make me this," and they would send it back, and I'm like, "You're like a sign company. Like, that's your best shot? Like,
Yes,
there's no wow
I
factor.
remember.
There's no wow factor in that. Like, what in the world?" And so I'm like, "Okay, try this. Okay, add this. Okay." And they could do it, but it's like they didn't really have the, like they didn't get the ideas. Like, I had the ideas, and I would just
Mhm.
ask them to implement them, basically. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, it's
I don't
tough.
know, but
You did have the touch for that creativity part. You really did.
well, thank you. I just wanted it to look good, and it wasn't my money I was spending, so that was also the factor, like, I wanna make sure that, the owners are they like what we're doing here, and so I'm always like that, especially if I'm spending someone else's money. I'm, like, super careful, like, "Okay, no, this needs to be good, this needs to be worth the money," because I would
Yeah.
want someone to do that if I was paying for it, but
Yeah, no, of course. And that's what I'm saying with AI. Like it's killing a lot of creativity now.
yeah.
And
Yeah, because we don't
if you go ahead.
oh, no, I was just gonna say, yeah, because we don't have to think. We just type in, like, "Hey, create this," and it's done. Like, we don't have to sit there and be like, "Okay, I wonder if it would look better like this. Oh, maybe I should try," We just let someone else think for us. So, I feel like that's where we can get into trouble with it. It's very useful for a lot of things. I'm not, like, completely against it, but I feel like there aren't very many restrictions on it, and people are using it for the wrong things, and they're using
Mhm.
it too much instead of, actually sitting there and trying to think through and problem solve.
You know
So
how Bruce always um you know clowns on me on being a alcoholic, so to speak, on
Oh,
drinking,
yeah.
and he's
Yes.
always
He is always messing with you. "Okay, Andy."
so Jonathan, our manager, he took a picture. He's like, "Do you mind if I use like an AI, right?" And I was like, "Sure, go ahead." And it was just a still picture, and he turned it into a video to where like I'm at work and I'm drinking, and he was showing Bruce, and then he's like, "Is that real?" And I was like, "No, it's like falling out my mouth. It's fake." But
Oh
I'm
my
like, man,
gosh.
amazed with what you can do now with the whole AI. Like just a
Yeah,
still picture and turn it into a video. It's crazy.
I
It's
know.
like you said, it's sorry about that. It's scary at the same time too, because like I said,
Yeah.
creativity is being lost. But it
Yeah.
has its good and bad. So I mean,
Yeah.
either way you look at it.
Yep, that's true. That's true. Man, well, anything else about, like, being a single woman? Wait, how old are okay, you don't have to say it if you don't wanna tell your age. I'm 35, but I know you're at least a few years younger than me.
We're 2 years apart.
We're 2 years apart. Okay.
Mhm.
I thought you were younger than that. I thought you were closer to 30, but
Oh, that makes me feel good. But no.
hey, I still get carded sometimes, and I'm like, "You just made my day."
Right? I know when I
You
do too,
think
I'm like, yes.
you really think I'm not 21? And then sometimes they're like, "Oh, well," I had this one kid, uh I was getting something and, I think I was getting like a Mike's Hard Lemonade or something, from a gas station because I really like those and I have those from time to time, but I was getting one and, went up to the counter and he's like, "Can I see your ID?" This young, like, 18-year-old kid. And I was like, "Oh my gosh, you just made my day." You really think he was like, "Oh, no, we have to ask." And I was like, "Bro, you coulda just milked that for all it was worth, and you just dug a hole." And he starts laughing. He was like, "Oh, well," started trying to, like, correct himself. I'm like, "No, it's this moment passed,
You're like,
man.
it's
You
already said. You can't
you
go back
ruined
on it.
that. You coulda just kept going and been like, 'Oh, yeah, well, you're welcome.'"
Yeah,
So
that's actually happened to me once where I've gone and they're like, "Oh, can I see your ID?" And just I barely pull it out. And they're like, "Okay, thank you." And I'm like, "Well, I didn't even show you. I saw the 19."
yes.
What?
Yep. Someone told me that the other day. She's like, "Oh, I just look for the 19." And then if I see 2000, then I look for this. And I'm like, "Wow, what has this world come to?"
Yeah. Yeah, my cousin, I was with her at the time and she was just like, "I was born in 2000." And I was like, "Okay, that makes sense." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, I feel so old." This
Yeah,
is my
which
baby cousin.
I know, I know. Which I guess it's only 9 years, but still, 9 years seems a long time.
It
Sometimes I'm
does.
telling stories and I'm like, "Yeah, this happened, a while back." And then I sit there and I think I'm like, "That was 15 years ago." Just like, just blows my mind. I don't know. Time's flying. Time's
It
flying.
really, even this whole year went by fast. I mean, August already.
Yeah.
It's flying.
Yeah. Well, I've been in Corpus almost a year now. That's just crazy to me.
It feels like you just recently told us that you just moved up there. It
I
feels
think
like
it
it hasn't even
was
been that long.
I think it was sometime in September.
Yeah, it's about a year. And I'm
Mhm.
going on
September
four
or
years at
October. But
I'm going on 4 years at Travis already. So it time is just flying
yeah.
by.
Wow. That's crazy.
Dang, 4 years. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy. I'm the one talking about change, and I always kind of just sit myself for a while somewhere, and I need to just venture out a little more.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
now
Well,
I'm kind of reflecting here, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm going on 4 years at Travis. Maybe I should venture out a little more and just get out of my comfort zone a little bit. Cause,
Yeah,
but nowadays it's tough. Even I'm sure even looking for a job is difficult
yeah,
now. I think that's kind of where I'm iffy too on just up and leaving without being secured. You know.
yeah, yeah, you definitely want something lined up these days because, yeah, finding work is rough and people don't wanna pay you for what you're worth and, especially depending on which city. I know Corpus, um, the job market here is terrible, and
Oh yes.
they don't pay people what they do in San Antonio or even a small town, like, for where I'm from. They make more money at well, just Walmart, for instance. They make more money at Walmart in a small town 2 hours north of here than they make here.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so it
Well, I know in Corpus, the thing that's booming over there is what the like refinery jobs, right? I think that's what's mostly out there.
yeah, I mean, there's some good hospitals here too, and a lot of people were, freaking out about running out of water, which thankfully we got a ton of rain, so I think the lake is up to 50% now, but, um, I just feel like we're a bunch of beach bums here, and there's just not, like, a lot of like, San Antonio has so many high rises and corporate things going for it, and, I mean, they do have a downtown here where they have some taller buildings, but it's nothing like San Antonio or Austin or, places like that, so
And a lot of people are actually moving down here too, specifically because of that. Because I mean, the rent's cheaper.
Yep.
You get paid, decently at least. I mean, I don't think it's decent, but I guess compared to other places,
Yeah.
because I know in Austin the cost of living there is a little bit higher than it is here.
Yeah.
So I know a lot of people tend to just migrate out here, and San Antonio is expanding. They're building new subdivision homes. It's
Mm,
gotten a lot bigger.
wow. Yeah, well, Fort Worth, man, the pay was great up there, but the cost of living I couldn't find an apartment with a tiny little yard for less than $1,500. I mean,
That's
and I
crazy.
looked for everything, like, there was nothing cheaper, not even something that was in the bad part of town, like, I lived in the Keller area, um, because I worked kinda close to that area, so I wasn't in Fort Worth, but, yeah, I got paid really well, but my rent was very high.
Extremely high, yeah, but I
Yeah.
believe it.
So, really I really wasn't saving much money, um, wasn't able to save much money because the cost of living was and the groceries and, everything, everything seemed higher. So,
I mean, nowadays I've looked into, apartments and even studios, like just looking. I mean, I don't know if it's a girl thing. I like to tend to, get on Zillow and look at
yeah,
houses. I ain't
yeah,
got money in the
totally.
bank for them, but
Yeah,
I do
right?
like to look at it.
Sure.
And and I've seen apartments, like just browsing, and studios nowadays are anywhere from over $800, and I'm like, gosh, 900,
Yeah,
1,200 bucks for a studio. Mind you, back then it would never cost that much, and then on top of that you still got utilities, and
yeah.
it's a lot.
Well, and
It's
that's not, like, top of the line studio. That's, like, a basic, "I'm not gonna get killed at
Mhm.
night" studio, like
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
I
That's
mean,
not like
even
even the nice area.
yeah, yeah. It's not like the ritzy area, so, yeah, it's tough, man, but I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you work 2 jobs like that.
I tell you what, the naps in between definitely help. I got to take
Yeah.
a little nap in between because in this
Yeah.
and I'm getting hitting that age to where it's tough. I can't do it straight like I used to.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, I
30s
can't
are
even.
yeah, 30s are something else,
Yeah,
right?
it's a little tough. I think I'm young until I start hanging out with 20-something-year-olds and they want to go out drinking, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not that age no more. Or I wake up the next morning and I'm like, yeah, definitely,
Can't
I'm
can't
definitely
do that
30.
anymore.
I'm definitely over 30. Yeah.
Yeah.
What used to take a 1 day recovery and I would bounce back ready for round two. Now it takes at least 2 to 3 days. And
Yeah.
Yeah, it's yeah. The age is definitely filling for sure.
Yeah. Yep. I know. It's rough out here, man.
And so I can't even imagine, single mother with kids and how they do it,
Yeah.
it's tough in general, or just anybody living, single with trying to, survive in this economy in general.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. I know. The whole like say child savings program where they give money for kids that go to private schools now, the government's doing that. I'm like, "Can I claim my dog as a child because I've had her for 9 years and she's like my child and she costs money.
Right, right. Can I put them on
Can
the
I get
income
that
tax?
$10,000 please?" 5,000 I think it's 5,000. 5 or 10, can't remember. But yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
and
se
then
I'll send her to obedience school if that'll qualify.
right, right. And then not only that, like, so with me, for example, I mean, as you well know, like, I mean, I've always worked two jobs, but
Yeah.
also every year having to pay back the IRS. You know what I mean? Like, because I make too much, so they say.
Yeah.
So I had to actually go to my job to adjust my,
Your
my
tax
withholds,
forms?
yeah, my
Yeah.
tax forms, so that way they can take out more. So I'm still
Yeah.
not getting the full check that I'm used to because I'm having them take out more, so that way at the end of the year I won't have to pay back the IRS. So either
Yeah.
way, it's still you're still gonna struggle, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. It's tough, man. It's nice to I mean, I don't like that you're having to go through that, but sometimes it is nice to know, like, okay, I'm not the only one. Like, this is hard for everybody, this is
Yeah.
just how it is because it gets a little lonely because you're like, man, I'm trying so hard to be an adult right now, and I don't like it. I don't want to do this anymore.
Right, right. It's like to the point where you're like, okay, I'm an adult, but I need an adultier adult to help me out.
Yeah, I don't want to make these decisions anymore. I just want someone to tell me what to do and it be the right thing. I don't want to have to like guess which I guess, that's what the Holy Spirit is for, but sometimes he doesn't, he just lets us pick and he's like, "You know what? You decide. You're smart. I gave you a brain. You can listen to the Holy Spirit." And it's like, "Oh, but I want to know that it's the right thing. I don't want to just like feel
I don't want
feel
to
like it
trial and
might
error.
be. I don't wanna have faith, right? Is the whole it kinda boils down to, but I think that if we're going after God and we're trying to hear his voice and we're reading our Bible and we're praying and we're trying to do the right thing, then I based on what I know about God and the scriptures, I don't think he's gonna just let us go off the cliff and be like, "Oh, well, you made the wrong decision. Oh, well." Like, that's not who he is, that's not his heart. He's gonna be like, "Okay, well,
Mhm.
that was the wrong decision, so here, let me guide you back on the path," you know? Um, he doesn't just do things or allow things just because he wants to see us fail, like, that's not who he is, so,
And us
um
as human beings, we're always gonna make,
yeah,
mistakes and whatnot. And he's always gonna help us to get right back on track to where we need to be to
yeah.
walk in line with him.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But my perfectionist mind over here wants to be like, "But I never wanna get off the path." And he's like, "Well, actually, it's good for you to get off the path because then you're not prideful, you're humble, and I can use someone that's humble and not prideful." And I'm like, but I don't wanna be humbled. I just wanna do it right the first time."
Yeah, it's okay. Wait, we all feel that way sometimes too. I hear
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, is there anything else you wanna add before we sign off today? I feel like I don't know, we talked about so many things that people can relate to, but,
Dang,
um
has it been time already? Oh wow.
yeah, I know, it flies
I
by.
I honestly felt like I just honestly kept going. To be honest, if you didn't say anything.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to pay more attention to the clock because I tend to not do that, and then we're, like, over an hour, and I'm like, "Okay, no one's gonna listen to this if it's, like, half their day," you know?
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I always listen to an hour podcast. I feel like that the little longer it is, the little better it is for me
Yes,
personally.
that's how
For
I
me
am.
personally.
Yeah,
Okay, it's good to
but
know. I'm not
but
the only
maybe
one
it's
like
because
that.
we're single. I don't know. Maybe it's because we got nothing better to do.
I was about to say we have a little more time in our hands. Huh? Is that what it is?
Yeah. Well, I listen to them at work because I can do things and listen to things at the same time.
Oh
I even, like,
yes,
play things in my car while I'm driving, and people are like, "You're gonna have a wreck." I'm like, "I'm not staring at my screen. I'm just glancing
listening to it.
occasionally, and my screen is, like, right on my windshield, so I'm looking straight ahead, you know? Anyway, but yeah, no,
Yeah,
it's
that helps listening. I'm listening. I've been listening to a lot because I'm trying to learn French. I mean, I know a little bit from like
Oh,
high school, so I've been doing like Duolingo and
that's cool.
just this other stuff to try to get me back into it. I don't know what honestly what I think it was the World Cup. The World Cup came and just seeing all these videos, and I was like, you know what? I want to start learning another language, and so I kind of been doing it every night, trying to get myself to be consistent with it
Yeah,
every day, and it's helped. But like even when I'm at work, like you said, and I'm listening to it, and just it's listening's always good.
yeah.
Listening to stuff. So
Well, I'll have to
you
send you some of my favorites. Um, there are some that I like to listen to during the week while I'm working, but yeah, so, I guess to wrap up, any lasting thoughts? If not, then I'll kinda close us out, but thank you so much for saying yes and jumping on. It was a fun conversation. We haven't talked really caught up in a while, so,
yeah, it
um,
was good. I liked it.
yeah. Yeah,
Thank you
it's a
for
lot.
having me.
Yeah. Yeah, so next time the next time I have you on, I'm gonna have you say something in French because 'cause you're gonna, like, know French. So
I mean, I do know a little bit. That I
yeah.
and you know what's funny? We were at a club one time years ago, and there was these Frenchmen that asked me for a cigarette. I mean, you know, I used to smoke back then.
Yeah,
I haven't, so I've been good.
that's
But
awesome.
yeah, we were in a club, and he asked me for a cigarette, and then so I was like telling him, I was like, "Oh, bonjour, comment allez-vous? Je m'appelle Andrea, et toi?" Right?
Yeah.
And so I was with Myra, and she's like, "Girl, you know French?" I was like, "Whatever they tell me after that, I don't know, because that's all I remember from high
Yeah,
school." So that's like
yeah,
that's all I remember.
and you're just like, "Oh, wait, I don't speak it. I was introducing myself. Hold on."
Yeah, that was it. That was it. And then I was like, I don't know what you're saying." I was like, "No, we,
Yeah.
we me." And so he pretty much signed to me, and I was like, "Okay, I know, and I got it, I got it, I got it."
Yeah, that's funny. That's
But yeah,
funny.
maybe I'll be a little more fluent the next time we speak. So
Yeah. Yeah, come back anytime, anytime. But yeah, thanks for joining me. Thanks for chatting. I learned some things about you that I didn't know. Um, but yeah, it's just also helpful to know that there are other people that struggle with the same things, and it's like, okay, I'm not alone. This isn't hard because I'm not doing a good job. It's hard because it's just hard. So, but yeah,
yeah, and it's good to know that other people relate to it. 'Cause like I
yeah,
said, I was thinking like, man, is it just me? But no, it's because even I see families um that are both two income household, I should say,
yeah,
and even there they struggle too. I mean, it's
yeah,
everybody. So
yeah. It's
it's
hard.
good to know. It's good to express and to know that other people can relate to it as well. So thank you again for
Yeah.
having me.
Yeah, yeah, of course. Come back anytime. And thank you guys for joining us. And yeah, we'll see you next week. Bye,
All
guys.
right, bye.